4, 3, 2, 1.
Cue music.
This is Movies First with Alex First.
Marvel Cinematic Universe Midas touch continues, with plenty of tongue-in-cheek humour in the highly anticipated sequel to the most successful Deadpool that came out in 2016. What a massive year Marvel has had, with Black Panther, Avengers Infinity War, and now Deadpool 2. With a production budget of less than $80 million, Deadpool has taken more than $1 billion at the box office, while Black Panther has collected $1.8 billion. These are Australian dollars. The irreverence that I loved in the original is here again in spades, and the quick wit isn't something you tire of. The writers who pieced together the first instalment, Rhett, Reese and Paul Wernick, are back for the second, and are joined by the star, Reynolds. But this has a new director, David Leitch, who is responsible for Atomic Blonde. Deadpool forms a team called the X-Force to protect a young mutant, Russell, played by Julian Dennison, who was in the excellent New Zealand movie Hunt for the Wilderpeople. So, they're trying to protect a young mutant from a time-travelling soldier called Cable, played by Josh Brolin, who was the villain in Avengers Infinity War. His wife and child were killed. Russell's particular skill is fire throwing. A lot happens before the opening titles. The setup is solid. Wade Wilson, aka Deadpool, takes on Wolverine with a Butte comic takedown. Wilson is in a celebratory mood. He and his fiancée Vanessa Carlyle, Morena Baccarin, have gifts for one another, one of which points to her intent to have a child with Wilson. And then their plans are savagely interrupted.
You're listening to Movies First. For more, like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
I really like the balance in the movie between levity, full-on action and sentiment. Importantly, whenever it could have succumbed to the latter, to too much syrup, the filmmakers pulled back. Most admirable. Reynolds is perfectly cast again as the rough-around-the-edges, foul-mouthed anti-hero. He continues to have so much fun with it, even though the stakes are high. He was born to play a role like this, unlike Green Lantern, which gets a well-deserved pasting at Reynolds' instigation. In fact, there are many pop culture references scattered throughout Deadpool 2 that the audience I saw it with immediately warmed to. The up-tempo soundtrack is spot on. As is Marvel and so many other superhero movies want, the credits are well worth staying for, at least the first half thereof. All told, Deadpool 2 is a most worthy and worthwhile sequel. It scores an 8 out of 10.
You've been listening to Movies First with Alex First. Subscribe to the full podcast at Audioboom, Stitcher and iTunes, or your favourite podcast distributor. This has been another quality podcast production from Bytes.com.